Got it. 客厅 is living room.
And to say the living room is right near the entrance in Chinese is 客厅在门口. 在 means at some place. 门口 entrance. 客厅在门口.
客厅在门口.
Good. 客厅在哪儿？
客厅在门口.
So actually, next to the living room is her kitchen. So how do I say that?
Well, it would be 客厅旁边是厨房. 厨房 means kitchen.
厨房.
Yes, and 旁边 means next to. 旁 the second tone. 边 the first tone. 客厅旁边是厨房. The kitchen is next to the living room.
客厅旁边是厨房.
厨房在哪儿？
客厅旁边是厨房.
And Cam, where is her bedroom?
Well, it's next to the living room, so I can almost kind of figure out how to say this sentence in Chinese. But first, I need to know the word for bedroom.
No problem. It's 卧室 bedroom.
卧室. So the bedroom is next to the living room. That would be 客厅旁边是卧室, right?
Very good. But we have another way to say this using the word 隔壁, which means next door. 隔 the second tone. And 壁 the fourth tone. 隔壁.
隔壁.
So where is her bedroom again, Ken?
Well, yeah, Jeff. 客厅隔壁是卧室. The bedroom is next to the living room.
卧室在哪儿？
客厅隔壁是卧室.
I think I can say that it's opposite of the conjugating words there.
Washroom is 洗手间. 洗 the third tone. 手 third tone also means hand. 间 the first tone means room. Together, 洗手间 washroom.
洗手间. So how about to the opposite?
It's 对面.
对面 means to the opposite.
So washroom is to the opposite of bedroom would be 卧室对面是洗手间.
卧室对面是洗手间.
洗手间在哪儿？
卧室对面是洗手间.
Keywords reminder. 公寓 apartment. 客厅 living room. 厨房 kitchen. 卧室 bedroom. 洗手间 washroom. 客厅在门口 The living room is near the entrance. 客厅旁边是厨房 The kitchen is next to the living room.
Time to wind up the show, and today's question is, how do you say the kitchen is next to the living room in Chinese? That's it for today. 再见。
明天见。
You're listening to China Plus Radio, connecting you with China and the world.
Now the news, I'm Wenjie. Chinese President Xi Jinping has sent a message to Turkmen President Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov congratulating his country on the 25th anniversary of its status of permanent neutrality. Xi Jinping says that since it obtained the status of permanent neutrality, Turkmenistan has made significant contributions to safeguarding peace and stability in the region and the world at large. She also says a steadily developing and increasingly enriched strategic partnership between China and Turkmenistan serves the common interests of both countries. The orbiter returner combination of China's Chang'e 5 probe on Saturday completed an orbital maneuver, preparing to leave the lunar orbit for a trajectory that returns it to Earth. The combination has been traveling in a near-circular lunar orbit for nearly 6 days before conducting the maneuver, which is intended to enable the spacecraft to shift toward a Moon-Earth transport trajectory. The China National Space Administration says the combination will perform a second injection in due course to get away from the Moon's gravity and finally enter its trajectory back to Earth. There are about 2 kilograms of lunar rocks and soil contained inside the re-entry capsule. After arriving in an Earth orbit, the pair will break up and the re-entry capsule will conduct a series complicated maneuvers to return to a preset landing site in North China's Inner Mongolia in mid-December. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has issued authorization for emergency use of the first COVID-19 vaccine in the United States. The authorization was issued to the vaccine of American drug maker Pfizer in partnership with German company BioNTech, allowing the vaccine to be distributed in the United States. The FDA says its authorization follows an open and transparent review process that included input from independent scientific and public health experts. Global COVID-19 cases surpassed 70 million on Friday. The United States has reported more than 15 million cases and 293,000 deaths, the most in the world. South Korea has reported another 950 coronavirus cases, its largest daily increase since the emergence of the pandemic. The figures released on Saturday brought the country's caseload to over 41,700. 6 COVID-19 patients died in the past 24 hours to bring the death toll to 578. Nearly 680 of the new cases came from the densely populated Seoul metropolitan area. Health workers have struggled to track transmissions popping up from hospitals, long-term care facilities, restaurants, schools, and army units. Tokyo reported 621 new coronavirus cases Saturday, setting a new record in the capital. Nationwide, Japan reported 174,000 cases, with about 2,500 deaths since the pandemic began. Experts on the Tokyo Metropolitan Task Force say serious cases are on the rise, putting burdens on hospitals and forcing many of them to scale back on care for other patients. The Coronavirus Task Force on Friday asked the national government to take tougher steps to slow social and economic activities, including suspension of out-of-town trips and requesting shorter business hours. Government officials, economists, and entrepreneurs have shared their views on ways to promote high-quality development at the CCTV Financial Forum held in Beijing. China Media Group President and Editor-in-Chief Shen Haixiong says the forum will help the participants gain a better understanding of China's new development concept and the innovation-driven development strategy. Gao Yunlong, chairman of the All China Federation of Industry and Commerce, says listed enterprises need to enhance their innovation capability and strive to gain new edges in technologies. Bayern Munich forward Robert Lewandowski is included in a 3-man shortlist on Friday for FIFA's Best Men's Player Award alongside Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. This year's winner will be announced next Thursday in a virtual ceremony. Lewandowski is considered the favorite to win his first global award, as the Pole scored 55 goals to help Bayern win the treble of UEFA Champions League, Bundesliga, and German Cup last season. That's the news. I'm Wenji.